High.
Did you just accuse me of being high? I'm just gonna need you to take a step back. I'm gonna have to administer a full sobriety test, okay? Extend both of your fingers. Okay, so far so good. Touch your nose with your right hand. Okay, impressive. Touch your nose with your left hand. Okay, great. Are you high?
No.
Okay. Thought I'd catch you there. Stand on just your left leg. Just your right leg. Okay, now no legs.
Nah, I can't do that.
Like levitate off the ground like a demon.
What the? Jesus. Yeah, I can't do that.
Does it look like I'm floating?
Yeah, that's very impressive. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that.
You can't levitate?
No.
He's cool.
All right. You're not high.
No.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, move along, sir. Move along, sir. Can't waste my time on sober people. Where my stoners at? Vices can get the best of us.
I'm gonna have a stomach ache.
Hey, it's Justin.
Yeah, I got a package out here for you, sir.
I'm not actually at home. I'm watching you on the app. Does it need a signature?
Yeah, you kind of do need to sign for it.
Do you know what it is?
I'm not too sure. I could check for you.
You have a box cutter handy? Because I'd love it if you could just cut it open for me, if that's not a big deal. Actually, you know what? Here, just lift it for me, if you don't mind, and just tell me how much it weighs. Great. Yeah, how heavy is it?
I'll say like 15 pounds, 13, 15 pounds.
Ah, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna need you to cut that open. It needs air. I'm gonna be home like in 30 seconds to sign for it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oh, man, you are a lifesaver. Literally. Just don't cut too deep. Okay, good. And just yank the flaps open. Great. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much. Oh, told you I'd be here in 30 seconds. Crap, I dropped my phone in the box. Whatever. Where do I sign? Sweet. Thanks again. Man, that's a small box.
How is that possible? He doesn't weigh shit.
I've lived a lot of places over the past 20 years, but none of them quite felt like home. Now that I'm married, however, and last year became a father for the first time, I finally understand what they mean when they say home is where the heart is. Right, honey?
Stranger danger, stranger danger, stranger danger! Stranger danger!
Wrong house. My first home was great. I didn't have to pay rent. My roommates did everything. It was easy living. Now, my wife and I are the ones doing the same for our son. Ah, the circle of life. But to prepare our home for the future, I've got to let go of stuff from the past. And I have a lot of stuff from the past. So, I'm having a garage sale. Garage sale! How's it going?
It's amazing, man.
All right. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. All prices are negotiable.
Okay.
Hey, you should buy me.
Creepy stuff.
What kind of stuff are you looking for?
I just like vintage old stuff.
You need a trunk?
I always need a trunk.
We don't. For what?
I don't know. It comes in handy.
It's a lie detector.
For 500 bucks?
Yeah.
No, I trust people. Why?
Oh, okay. You know, if you need some artwork for your walls, I've got some stuff
Yeah, that's
that I
definitely
think is
something.
great. I mean, it's. I used to collect tourism posters.
Okay.
You know, travel. This one's, I picked this up in Arizona. It's got their motto on it, which is Why Arizona?
Okay.
And that's why. It spits out cactuses every time you unfurl it.
Wait, where did it come from?
Arizona.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
right.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You never seen one of these?
It's a glass.
Yeah, it's a regular.
Well, it's plastic, but it's a safety cup. But it does something better, and this is a one-of-a-kind feature. Take off a shoe.
Okay. Like,
Okay, I'll get it.
okay. Oh, I mean, I know
No,
I
it's
was
good.
supposed
This
to
is
add
good.
it to you what was going on. Sorry about that.
Nice shoe.
Well, thank you.
Right? Here's how this works, watch. Let's say in the middle of the night you want a beverage and you head down to your kitchen, but it's kind of dark and you can't see what you're doing. And instead of pouring the drink into your cup, you accidentally pour it into your shoe like this.
Wait a minute.
Now, normally this would be disgusting and problematic, but what's great about the safety cup is it actually cleans up messes
Okay,
after
I
the
wanna see
fact.
that.
Watch, you just kind of put the cup into the shoe, and you just lower it in there, and it attracts all the liquid.
Whoa.
Collects it all just like that.
All right, now.
Yeah.
That was good. There ain't even no moisture. No, I mean, that was very good. That's very good.
And then $1 for the cup.
$1 for this? Right on.
Fantastic.
I love this thing.
Do you like artwork, vintage
Oh,
artwork?
yes, absolutely. I love
Don't
art.
move.
Okay. Nice. All right now.
Look at that.
And it's you.
It's me. But the best thing is this frame kind of looks a little normal, but it's a self-hanging
Is
frame.
that right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay why are you
If you
whistling?
whistle, you kind of get a little. Oh, there he is. This little assistant.
You got things floating and
See?
stuff. Hold on, wait a minute.
The hand actually helps you here. Up a little bit. Perfect. Down a little bit.
And you even controlling it?
Isn't that cool?
Okay, is this not like Hunted or something, like
No, no,
Casper
no.
the Friendly
Here,
Ghost?
up. Good. That's perfect. And just for you, just hold it right there so I can. Great. And you can then step away.
What the hell?
Yeah. And then stand back and kind of look at it. Maybe a little to the right. Yeah, perfect. It kind of listens to you, and once you secure it onto the wall, and you can tell the little guy that you're happy with him. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah. So that's how that works.
Ooh, that's kind of disturbing. I don't know now, because it's like if it's hanging itself, because I've had experiences with ghosts in the past, and I don't want nobody looking at me in the bathroom, so.
Spoiler alert!
How's it going?
Doing great.
I'm Justin.
Oh, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, too.
Yeah.
This is spoiler alert.
Spoiled.
Uh-huh.
Great.
It was in my mouth. It was in his mouth. I'm excited to show you one here. I've got some eggs.
Cool.
Take one.
Sure. I'll have this one.
Let's do it. I need you to do me a favor, though. Would you autograph it?
Absolutely, no problem.
Great. Show the camera. Great signature. Also,
Thank
great
you.
hat. Can I borrow your hat?
Yeah, absolutely, no
Is
problem.
that cool?
Here you go.
Thank you very much. You ready?
Absolutely.
Drop it in there for me.
Wow. Wow.
It was in my mouth.
It was in your mouth.
Yeah.
Magnificent. We're the one and only Justin here.
Thanks, man. That's your
Oh,
hat.
thank you.
Keep the egg.
Sure, will do.
It was in my mouth.
It was in the mouth. Yeah.
Thanks to technology, our homes are smarter than ever. Lights turn on by themselves, furniture comes to you, robots cook your pasta. But sometimes I wonder if these upgrades are too convenient for our own good. Alexa, what do you feed babies? It feels like the smarter my home gets, the dumber I gets. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's the doormat from my new smart house. Do you guys have a smart house?
Dumb house.
Dumb house. I think that's good. That means you have to think about what you're doing.
My boyfriend has a smart home, but
From the moment he got his smart home, did he seem to get a little dumber?
I think so, yeah.
Just standing on this, I feel dumber.
Why is that?
I
You don't know, it just
it's like
does?
this effect it has on me. Let me show you what I mean.
Yeah, please.
pen, right?
Yeah.
So where's the pointy tip?
Under the cap.
Right? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Now stand on the mat. Watch, we'll cover it up. Where's the pointy tip?
Under the cap?
Yeah, see, right? Isn't it crazy? It's right there. It's right there.
Yeah, this is no.
Let's try this again. Watch. Just stay on the mat. Where's the pointy tip?
Under the cap.
Are you sure?
Nah, it's gonna be on the bottom.
Right on
It's
the
gotta
bottom?
be on the bottom.
No, dude, it's under the cap. See what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like the mat, man.
I told you, it's not you, it's the mat. What's your major?
Economics.
Economics. So you're good with money. Want to try a little money experiment, my economic major friend?
Sure.
Okay, step on the mat.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right, here we go. So I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of $1, $2, $3. Just throwing it on the ground. How much money do I have?
Should have $2 left.
Okay, I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. How did that? Wow. Economics major, huh? Step on the mat.
Okay.
Okay. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bills, right? And if I get rid of 1, 2, 3 bills, how many does that leave me with?
2.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bills.
Okay.
Take a step off the mat. And I get rid of 1, 2, 3 bills. How many do I have left?
2.
Yes. Great. Okay, good. See, I swear it's the mat. I'm not crazy, right?
That was weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, don't go smart.
Go dumb.
Definitely.
You don't have to have a smart home to feel dumb. Just try assembling some IKEA furniture. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi.
Hi.
Did you ever put one of these together?
No.
Does it look like the picture?
Just missing a few pieces.
I just need to make sure it works before I take it home so I don't have to bring it back here.
Okay.
Talk me through it.
Okay.
So we open the lids, right?
I guess you go in there,
Okay.
and then I guess this goes in here.
Goes this one right here.
Okay.
Just gonna slide this back on there.
Okay.
Next up, you're gonna pet the man.
We're gonna pet the man.
Pet him.
Say it again. Pat the man? Oh, it's like to comfort me.
The next page is
Oh,
put those medals.
those things. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah.
Okay. You want me to do it or you gotta do it?
Bro, I don't think this is safe, man.
Come back here and pull my head like a chiropractor. How you doing? We're trying to make sure this thing works.
Do you sell this at IKEA?
Oh, yeah.
Is this safe?
Once they're in, I guess open these.
Oh, the front doors?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. Okay.
yeah. See your hand.
Yep. Open the other one.
See your
And
feet.
then bring those instructions back. That breeze is nice.
Okay.
Okay, now what does it say to do?
It says separate you.
Separate me.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, not too far. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah. How'd we do?
Perfect.
All right, what's the next page say?
Huh, it's an empty picture.
The next page is blank.
Mm-hmm.
After the split, it should then say how to put it back.
I wish it did, but
Come back over here. Do you guys mind just running inside, see if they have an IKEA person who can come out? Give me some meatballs, too, if you don't mind, if there's not a line. How's it going?
Great.
Great, I'm Justin.
Nice to meet you.
You are?
I'm Imogen.
Imogen?
I'm Deborah.
Deborah, you're on Trick Questions. This is a fun Trick Questions mother-daughter edition. I'm going to show you that flame and name a card.
The Four of Hearts.
The Four of Hearts.
Did you know you can change your voice in real time? With VoiceMod, you can have the voice you choose on Discord, Fortnite, VR Chat, Stream Deck, Overwatch, and many more. With our soundboard, you can use your own pre-built effects or even add your own ones. They play through your microphone. Use it while playing, chatting, or even live streaming. Create a new experience and create fun. Ready to level up? Try it. You'll love it. And make sure to tell your friends.
It's pretty hard to find someone who doesn't like animals. After all, pets are some of the most loyal and loving partners the world has to offer. But while most people have dogs, cats, or some other small domesticated animal, there are in fact some very unusual people out there who've managed to form relationships with some animals that, in any other circumstance, would be insanely terrifying, and even deadly to some extent. Still, somehow the power of friendship has prevailed, and these odd couples have formed some of the most endearing but unusual relationships on the planet. Today we're going to look at some incredible people who have made some very unique animals their best friends. All set? Let's get it on! The Lion Whisperer. Lions, the king of the jungle, apex predator of the savannah, and cuddly best friends with humans? While that might sound like an insane way to get your arms ripped off, for South African sanctuary owner Kevin Richardson, cuddling with lions is one of his favorite parts of his day-to-day life. Kevin was born in Johannesburg, South Africa, a country where lions roam freely. Ever since he was a child, he had a fascination with lions, and as he got older, he began to raise lion cubs from birth.
Hello, boy. Oh, that's nice. Hey.
In the process, forming a loving bond as a member of the pride. Eventually, he started his own wildlife sanctuary for lions, hyenas, leopards, and other big African predators. There he sleeps with, feeds, and even lives among lions that he's known since they were just little Simbas. While Kevin's able to get up close and personal with these big cats, he assures people that there are dangers involved.
He smells your fear, man.
Okay.
And that the surreal images online of him cuddling with a family of 400-pound carnivores aren't anywhere near the full story. During his career, he's been scratched and even bitten by lions.
No! There's enough of me to go around.
But despite the risks, he loves the majestic predators and wouldn't trade his job for the world. Casey and Brutus. Grizzly bears, the gigantic North American predators that strike terror into the hearts of campers and hikers the continent over. These seemingly monstrous animals have gotten a bad reputation, and that's something Casey Anderson is working to fix. Over a decade ago, the American man found an abandoned grizzly bear cub in Montana and began a journey to open the Montana Grizzly Encounter, a sanctuary for grizzly bears. Since then, he's raised and formed relationships with dozens of grizzlies, but none as close as Brutus, his first cub. The now over 700-pound adult bear regularly plays, cuddles, and even wrestles with Casey.
I got your toes.
And spends the rest of his time roaming free in the Montana Grizzly Encounter, alongside several other bears Casey has saved and formed loving bonds with. Really goes to show that you can't judge a bear by its claws. The Wolfman. If you were to believe most stories of old, like Little Red Riding Hood, you might think wolves are some of the most fearsome and vicious animals on the planet. And while that may be true, Sean Ellis, however, didn't believe the hype and actually decided to try and join a wild wolf pack himself. The British wolf enthusiast set out into the wilds of Idaho and found a pack of gray wolves who were caring for their young. By staying nearby and doing nothing but observing their ways and not bothering them, the wolves came to trust him over time and treated him like one of their own. Ellis ended up spending a full year among the wolves. During this time, the pack treated him as one of their own, not just playing with and feeding him, but occasionally even fighting with him if he ever broke the rules of the pack. After the year, he went back to society, which he claims was a massive culture shock. But ever since he's worked with wild and captive wolves, he's earned himself the well-deserved title of the real-life Wolfman. Joao Ndindum. In media, penguins are usually portrayed as friendly and cute creatures, and as it actually turns out, they're a lot like that in real life too. For proof, you don't need to look any further than the incredible story of João Pereira and his feathered friend Dindim. Dindim is a Magellanic penguin, native to the waters on the coast of South America. One day, Pereira found Dindim stranded on the beach, covered in oil from a nearby spill. The man took the suffering animal home, cleaned his feathers, and fed him fish every day until the penguin regained his strength. A few weeks later, João dropped him off on the nearest island, but to his surprise, just a couple of hours later, he found Dindim once again in his backyard. The penguin decided to return to his savior and stayed with him for another 11 months. Since then, Dindim swims 5,000 kilometers every year just to reconnect with his friend and hero. If that isn't true friendship, I don't know what is. Bear family. Many families struggle to maintain order and discipline in their homes, and this runs especially true for Jim and Susan Kowalczyk of Otisville, New York. The couple run a 100-acre bear orphanage where they raise and care for baby bears who have lost their mothers until they're old enough to be released out into the wild on their own. They're currently in charge of caring for 11 gigantic Kodiak bears, some of whom weigh as much as 1,400 pounds. One of their most beloved bears, Jimmy, has been with the couple for 21 years, ever since he was just a cub. By raising the bears from such a young age, Jim and Susan are seen by the bears as parents and get to play with, cuddle, and even wrestle with the gigantic predators, as if they were just little puppies. The couple have taken some accidental scratches and punctures over the years.
No better than that. What are you doing?
But that comes with the territory of living with half-ton predators. Still, in the end, it's all more than worth it for this big bear family. Celinda and Namal.
Build custom industrial.
They say elephants never forget, and when it comes to acts of kindness, Namal the elephant definitely proves that old saying to be true. The cute baby elephant unfortunately lost both his parents and ended up in a poacher's trap. The local sanctuary keeper, Celinda, however, was able to free little Namal from the trap, but unfortunately without one of his legs. Due to having only 3 legs, Namal has had difficulty with daily tasks, and the other baby elephants in the sanctuary even wouldn't play with him. Lucky for him, Celinda worked tirelessly to help the young animal adjust, even making him a little baby elephant prosthetic leg so he could walk more normally. Namal remains incredibly grateful and shows it by cuddling and playing with his good pal Celinda every day. Mark and Agi. Polar bears are the largest and most dangerous bears on the planet, weighing over 1,500 pounds when fully grown. Still, despite their massive stature, to Mark Dumas, a polar bear is his best friend. Mark is the only human in the world to have a close relationship with a polar bear, his furry friend Agi, who he hand-raised since he was just a cub. Surprisingly enough, the gigantic bear actually purrs when she cuddles with Mark, just like a little kitten. However, she isn't always so sweet, with Mark saying that Agi actually gets pretty jealous of anyone but his wife who tries to get close to him. And that can of course lead to some aggressive behavior. Still, when it comes to Mark and his wife, Agi is still like a 1,000-pound bear rolling over for belly rubs, wanting to be petted and played with, and happily looking forward to her daily cuddles. Let's just not get too close for our own safety, of course. Survivor bear. It's pretty common knowledge that you shouldn't mess with bears. With an average weight of 440 pounds, plus crazy strength and resilience, these animals aren't exactly renowned for their friendliness. But unlike some bears, Stefan doesn't exactly live up to these stereotypes. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Stefan is a domesticated Russian bear who lives with his heroes and owners Svetlana and Yuri in a small town in Moscow. When Stefan was just a 3-month-old cub,
What's the matter? What's the matter?
a hunter found him orphaned in the woods, and rather than leaving him to the mercy of the wilderness, this kind couple brought the baby bear in as a member of the family. 23 years later, and Stefan's grown into a gigantic, but quite frankly cute bear. He even helps out around the house by watering plants, and has taken a liking for watching TV with his mom and dad.